This is President Assad's answer to the criticism heaped on his regime from inside Syria and from the international community. Activists posted these pictures online of tanks and troops moving, they say, towards the town of Jabal al-Zawiya. We can't independently verify these images, but the protesters say it was part of a massive operation aimed at rooting out dissent near the Turkish border. But the crackdown shows no sign of ending the opposition. This, we're told, is Hama further south. It's been the scene of frequent protests. Here, activists say a small group is chanting anti-government slogans at an army post that's just out of sight of the camera. A gunshot is heard and the protesters scatter, but one man lies wounded in the road, apparently hit by a sniper. These videos posted online provide a channel from the protesters to the outside world. A sign of the international anger is the presence here in the suburb of Damascus of the United States Ambassador Robert Ford. He'd come to pay his condolences after the death in prison of 25-year-old Gayeth Matar, while he was killed by the authorities. The United Nations estimates that the crackdown has led to the death of 2,600 people since the protests began. President Assad's government says the demonstrations are the work of armed gangs, rejecting claims that those who've died were unarmed civilians. Another video purports to show the lengths to silence its critics. It was apparently taken in farmland near the city of Homs. The men in uniform are said who rounded up donkeys belonging to local farmers, then shot them to punish families who'd supported the protests. Today, the protesters say they will be back on the streets in even greater numbers to mark 6 months of demonstrations. Pressure is mounting on the regime, but there's no sign it's yet having any effect. Stephen Carroll, Sky News.